The nickname for Paris is City of Lights, but this does not refer to the lights avec the light bulb. No, it refers to how when one experiences her beauty, she will fill up even the deepest, darkest regions of your heart avec light. Enough light to read a book by, even a book with very small printing. You ask me, is this true for everyone? And I say to you, oui. And no, not for this girl. This girl has pulled the curtains around her heart, and these curtains are made of a blackout material that will not allow the light of Paris to entrer. This is her story. It is called simply the saddest girl in Paris. Ah, mon Dieu, look at her. Regard how unhappy she is. As a little girl, it's not like she dreamed of being the saddest girl in Paris. No, 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 no. Au contraire, in fact, she had hoped that Paris would satisfy, or, how do you say, quench, that Paris would quench the anger that was growing inside of her, but this was not to be. She gazed long and wide for the answers. As far as the eye could see, she searched for the way to turn her frown upside down. But sadly, all she could see were the tops of buildings and some trees, a number of cars, a handful of people here and there, but no answers. She wonders if perhaps the games that made her so happy as a child could work their magic once again. Like an exhilarating game of peekaboo, or the unparalleled excitement of the carousel, maybe riding an ostrich, or perhaps a mutant turtle. But this idea is stupid. She's not a little girl anymore. She's a woman and needs a woman's inspiration. Voila, c'est super. Diamonds are a woman's best friend. But maybe these best friends are in a fight because of a misunderstanding? Ah, the fragrance of the rose is the very epitome of the woman. No? Ah, now she turns to hot chocolate. This whimsical treat is sure to bring a sweet smile to her visage. Too sweet, perhaps? Oh no, don't weigh yourself after you've had a cup of hot chocolate. It's like a cup of liquid carbohydrates. You will only make yourself crazy. Et voila, the frustration that was building inside of her becomes so much that she starts to take it out on the Arc de Triomphe. Are we surprised to find her here? No. This is where the desperate always go for the answers, but unfortunately God is not here today. And why would he be? He has a ton of properties all over France, and so the odds of finding him at home are 1,000,000 to 1. But she does not give up. She goes to try him at Saint-Sulpice, God's apartment in the city. She knocks on the door. Are you there, God? She asks. And can you believe it? He is. But he is a tricky God. He disguises his voice and says, no, this is Pierre, a friend of God's, who's crashing on his couch for a couple of days. Go away. I'm hungover. This poor girl, she comes for answers, and now she feels guilty for bothering God's body. She wonders if she should check for him in Notre Dame, but she's too depressed to swim across. And then she thinks that maybe the answer to her hunger is not within, but maybe it is without. And so she goes to be out with the people, and that's when she notices something incroyable. The people are miserable, all of them. The woman in red, the man with the turtleneck, the ugly woman in purple, even the baby. She thinks that maybe she's been approaching this all wrong, that maybe the beauty of Paris is that it's normal to be unhappy, and for a moment that makes her very happy. Sadly, the moment does not last very long. She cries out one last time to God and fate and destiny, but they do not call her back. They don't even leave her a message. And now it is too late anyway. Tomorrow she is to return home just as sad and lonely and miserable as when she first arrived. Her girl, a dream of Paris fulfilling all the longing in her heart was no more. This idea was dead. But wait, what has made her head turn with such velocity? Zut alors! Impossible! And yet, there it was, sitting across the street, a cafe completely dedicated to her favorite fish, salmon. Her struggle makes so much sense now. Of course she wasn't able to find what she was looking for, because how could she know it even existed? A restaurant with salmon in every dish. This is a dream out of reach for even the dreamer, but today the dreamer has become the dreamed. Perry has taught her, and maybe all of us, a very valuable lesson. Before you try to remedy the longing in your heart, or the emptiness in your soul, you must first quench the hunger in your belly. Thank you, Perry. You are as wise as you are beautiful.
Je t'aime.